At Castlehead High School, we've been using the Microsoft Reflect app for the last 2 years. We use it as a check-in for our pupils to see how they're feeling for the week ahead or the week that's passed. To navigate to the Reflect app on your Teams page, it's on the left-hand side and it's called Reflect. If you click in here, it brings up this little menu. So you've got a landing page on the left-hand side that has menu options. In here you can do a deep dive of statistics. You can also see all the different activities that pupils can engage with, and you can set the age for these activities. So if you were in a primary setting, you can change that age so that these targeted activities are a wee bit more age appropriate. If you're wanting to do the check-in with your pupils, you go up to New Check-in and you can select what you're wanting to find out from your pupils. I ask the same question every week, and it's just a really basic, how are you feeling about the week ahead? And then once I've got that, I can then expand it. So maybe I want to find out a wee bit more about why they're feeling the way that they've shared. If you were doing this as a subject-specific question and you're maybe wanting to find out a wee bit more about why a pupil's feeling that way in terms of an assessment, or why they're feeling that way in terms of homework, you can put these generic responses up, or you can personalise them and add more in-depth kind of responses. You can also do a staff check-in, so you could put this onto your own staff Teams pages and do check-ins with your staff. You can go to the settings and you can change how long a check-in is open for. I normally leave a check-in open for a day, but if it was a longer check-in for a piece of work, then you could leave that open for longer. Once you've got your check-in set, you can then go up to preview and you see what it's looking like for a pupil, and then the pupils can engage with that. So if this was me, I would maybe choose here. And then on the next page, this is where the wee monster comes in, and they select the monster that kind of aligns most with the feelings that they have about the topic that you are interested in finding out more about. If I click exit preview, I'm going to cancel that, and I'm going to do a wee dive into one of my wee check-ins that I've done with my pupils. So in here I'm going to hide the names, and I like to do this and then put this up on the screen in the room. You can then dive into all the different emotions that have been shared, and you can have a conversation and a dialogue around those emotions, different strategies to help pupils kind of cope with those emotions, or just discussions over what makes us feel that way. I also like to use this as my kind of foundation for working around the room. If I want to know who's shared that information with me, I can change this so I can then find out exactly which pupil has shared that they're apprehensive or on edge about something. We can sit down and we can have that discussion, that dialogue. Now it might just be that that pupil is just a wee bit uneasy about the week ahead and they're just feeling a wee bit nervous, and I can reassure them in the check-in that we've got. Or it might be something a wee bit deeper, and it might be something that actually we need to engage their pastoral care teacher with that. But in any instance, this is opening up that door, it's breaking down that barrier, and it's allowing us to have that dialogue that really helps us communicate with the pupils and support those pupils on a level that they feel comfortable with. On the pupils landing page, they're then able to see their journey, so they could go to the little heart icon, and instead of them seeing what I see, which is every single pupil's response, they see their own journey, they see their own little monster for every single day that they've done a check-in. So it was nice at the end of the year, they can look back and they can see how much they've grown and how much they've developed, or the peaks and troughs.
We use the Microsoft Reflect app as a way of checking in. We use it to share some of our emotional feelings about the week ahead or the week that has passed. Sometimes there's things that worry us and we don't feel like sharing them verbally with teachers. Microsoft Reflect has given us a way of sharing with teachers what we're feeling and how we're feeling it, and a way to open up discussions with teachers. Thanks for listening.